Hi everyone, I'm Vidhi and welcome to my channel. So today is 4th of November and currently the time is 5:30 in the morning. So today I'm leaving for a road trip from Goa to Chikmagalur in Karnataka. So Chikmagalur is a hill station just like Ooty and we are going there, and today is the day 1 of the trip. So today we are going to be it's a 1 day journey, like almost 8 to 10 hour journey from here from South Goa to Chikmagalur. And on our way to Chikmagalur, we are going to also explore one place which is the Yana Caves. So the Yana Caves is like almost 150 kilometers from South Goa, and while on our way we are going to be explore that. So in this video you all will get to see the Yana Caves as well. Okay, so it's like, as I said, 5:30 in the morning, and now the temperature here in Goa is it's like kind of becoming a bit cold. Okay, and yeah, so that's it, early in the morning and we are all set to go. So at the moment it's almost like 7:45 and we are already in Karnataka. So at 7:15 we crossed the Goa Karnataka border and entered Karnataka. And the moment you enter Karnataka, the first city that comes is Karwar. So we are in Karwar right now and we had a breakfast at this one restaurant called the Hotel Purnima. And now we are going to be resuming our journey for Yana Caves. Yana Caves is still like 1.5 hours away from Karwar, and the distance we have covered so far is 65 kilometers. So this is the Hattikeri toll plaza over, and after crossing Karwar and before Ankola you get this toll. moment it's 9:45 and we are like 15 kilometers away from the Yana caves, and just look at the surrounding here. Like for 15 kilometers we are going to be driving through this narrow road and like all this forest area. And talking about the road conditions, like you'll get good patch in between, bad patch in between. Is like 50-50. Okay. And like there are signboards here, but all are in like Kannada language, so you won't understand anything. And there's also no network here, so it's better if you are coming here, download the offline maps and come. Okay, so we have now finally reached to the Yana caves. Like this is the parking, and from here we have to like walk for almost 1.5 kilometers, and that gate which you all see is the entry point. So let's start walking towards the Yana caves now. So right after you enter, okay, there is this do's and don'ts, and just there is that what you all see is actually fresh water. You can actually drink that water. Okay, so now we are going to start at the entrance. There are also washrooms here, like, and from here you start your walk to the Yana caves, and the distance from here is 1.5 kilometers. So the walk from the parking to the Yana caves is like really very nice, because it's like from in between the forest, and there are like these long trees on both your sides. Then on one side there is a stream flowing. It's a completely different vibe. And another thing is that there are also this one kind of worms which are hanging from the trees. So if those worms stick on you, y'all will feel itchy. So y'all just need to be careful, and when y'all are walking, just look ahead and see if there are worms or anything, and be careful from those. So after the climb at the start of the walk towards the Yana caves, there are these benches and also a dustbin here. And right here there's also this stream going. And throughout your walk till the Yana caves, you are going to get the sound of this stream. This is from where the stream comes. That's the point from where it's coming. It gets stored here, and they have made this so that the water doesn't come in the path, and that's how it is. And then you have this small water crossing kind of, and then the water moves ahead. And another thing is that there are also the small fish in them. You can see right here, these two. And there are not just one or two, there are many such small fishes. Here there is one. And the water is so cold. So after a walk of an hour, we're finally here. I've gotten a glimpse of the Yana caves. There are a few more steps left to still reach. So this here is the entrance to the Yana caves, like one of the Yana caves, and also the temple. And that's the main rock formation where you will find many people coming, and they are so huge. So just like this, there is another one. So at like after the track, you reach to the Bhaireshwar temple, and वहाँ से जो है from inside the temple, you have to go to the caves, and recording photography is not allowed inside the temple. So after you'll start your walk towards the caves, you'll have to pay like as an entry fee 10 rupees per head for the cave, and from that ticket counter to the caves there are like almost 85 to 90 steps. It's a very tiring spot to be visited. People who are like age senior citizen, not sure if they can do it easily or no. So there down is the temple, and then from inside the temple you come here, and you'll see where those ladies are sitting. There is the ticket counter, and from there you'll have like steps to go till the caves. Here are the caves. Like this is just one of the caves, there are even more, but the main one is this. So y'all can even go a bit more inside if y'all want to, but just be careful because there are beehives inside, and also there are many bats. There is another rock formation. So when you all are climbing for the temple, you all can go there as well. So it's like on your way only to the top. So we are now done exploring the cave. We just explored this one first, and now while going back we'll see the other cave which is there like on our way. Okay, so one more thing is that there are like basically two entry points, one from Kumta side and one is from the Sirsi side. So we actually came from Kumta, and from there you have to walk a lot, like literally a lot. Like I told you, like, right, that you'll have to climb. The climb is of almost around like 1 kilometer plus, and it's full steep, and literally there is no proper path. It seems like during the rainfall it got wiped away or something, but I don't know. The path is not that good and comfortable to walk on. So it's 5:30 p.m. and we have reached here at the Jog Falls. Okay, and so this is the whole atmosphere here at the Jog Falls. And at the Jog Falls, there is not just one waterfall. There are like many, but at the moment you can see that the water level is not that high. It's become a bit less. Like there, you all can see there are three. Then there is another fourth one, and on that side also there is one. So the Jog Falls is created by the Sharavati river, which is situated in Uttar Kannada. Okay, and the Jog Falls is the third highest plunge waterfalls of India. Like first one is a waterfall with name M. I don't remember now, but I'll mention it later. And the second one is the Dudhsagar Falls on the Goa-Karnataka border, and the third one is the Jog Falls. So at the moment you all won't get to see like that much of flow, because it's like a seasonal waterfall. It's in its full glory only during monsoon season, and now the monsoons are already gone. Okay, so this year during monsoon season, this waterfall was really very beautiful. Like there are like so many videos available of this monsoon season, and I wish if I had come during the monsoon season here instead of now, but still I at least saw the third highest waterfall. So well, that's there. And during the monsoon season you just won't get to see these three main waterfalls. Even more small waterfalls are created, and during the monsoon season what happens is that that area which you'll see, like from there, from the whole area water falls down. So like it's a massive waterfall during the monsoon season. Okay, so like this is one point from where you all can see, and there are a few more other points from where you all can enjoy the Jog Falls. So I'll show you the other points as well. So that was the main point of the Jog Falls. Now I'm going to the other side because the view there looks very amazing. You all can see that all the mountains are like covered in fog, and the temperature has also dropped. So let's see what views I get here. So there is this one viewpoint made of the Jog Falls. Over here you won't get to see much waterfalls, just one there in the distance. You all can see it's very slim, not much flow in the water. And then another one is here. So at the Jog Falls you also have stay options, like you all can see here. This hotel is like facing the Jog Falls. Like there is here one, and one is there. So all this is the parking area actually, and some construction work is still going on. So you all see these rods, and till there down you all can go. There also there is a viewpoint, which is a good one. So it's 6 p.m. and now we are resuming our journey for Chikmagalur. Our plan is now that we'll take a halt in Shimoga, and then tomorrow morning we'll leave for Chikmagalur from Shimoga, because Chikmagalur is only 100 kilometers from Shimoga. So that's why. And yeah, so let's continue our journey till Shimoga. So we are in Shimoga right now, and it's like almost 10 o'clock, so everything is mostly closed. And here is the city center mall, and we just had a dinner here at a restaurant, Guru Vaibhava, because when we came everything was being closed, so we thought let's have dinner first. So, good morning, everyone. It's 7 a.m. in the morning, and we are like almost 20 kilometers away from Chikmagalur. So, yesterday night we stayed in a car only at a petrol pump, and in the morning around 5:30 we started our drive to Chikmagalur, and now we are just 20 kilometers away. And the views we are getting are so amazing. Like, it's so cold here, and it's also like the mountains are all covered in fog. There are these long trees and everything. It's like just so beautiful. And on our way we also saw a few coffee plantations also. Like, this is just a start, the main is yet to come. So yeah, that was an update, and we have already booked a stay here. So we'll be heading there, but we are like just stopping and then going, stopping and then moving. I'll just show you the view. Just look at this view. Like, the roads are empty at the moment, and this long trees, and then in the distance you can see that it's a bit foggy. And here are also all these long trees, and behind this all the trees, like there's a mountain over there, and it's completely covered in fog. Completely covered in fog. I'm not able to get a proper view, like where it's like an opening, so I can show it to y'all, and that's why I have to show it to y'all this way. It's so beautiful. It's 8 a.m. and our check-in time in our hotel is 10 o'clock, so we have nothing to do, so we thought of let's just explore a bit of market. So at the moment all the market is closed, only like the vegetable market and the fruit market is open. So we are just going to check out what kind of, like someone told us that the vegetables and all here are like very fresh and like good quality. So we are just going to check it out. Let's see. I'll show you all. Okay, so currently the time is 11:30 and I'm already at the place which we had booked. It's like kind of a studio apartment. So we checked in at around 10 o'clock, and we got freshened up and everything, and yeah, that's it. And with that, I'm also ending this vlog here. I hope you all like this video. If you're ready to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And also, before ending, stay tuned for the upcoming videos of Chikmagalur. So, thanks for watching.